jumps into the water. He wants to play. Oh my god, look at this.
Play.
Oh, ball is bouncing around.
This is an awesome dog park in Seattle, fenced off and bordered by the beach. I was amazed to see how well so many dogs, from pocket-sized dogs to pony-sized dogs, got along. There was an English Mastiff that was so much larger than any of the other dogs, but none of them seemed to care. After visiting the dog park, we left to continue our journey north. So I just went into the restroom in this rest area, which happens to be in Washington State. And this is the second time this has occurred. The stalls in this one are those half stalls, where when you stand up, your head and shoulders are up above everything and you can see everybody. Now, the first time I noticed that, I went in and I used the urinal, okay? And I just looked over and I thought, oh, that's weird. And then as I finished what I had to do, I turned around to go wash my hands and a guy popped up. And it was just strange.
Weird.
This time, I had to use one of the stalls, and it was weird because the stall is high and low, so there's just this one section.
The midsection.
It just doesn't seem private enough. It's just strange.
I don't want to see people's faces.
You might as well do it when it's like military and just leave the toilets sitting there, like in the barracks, right? They're just right there. You could sit and talk to each other and while you're doing your thing. But the cleanest restroom where was that clean restroom? Remember, I talked to that lady.
I don't think it was Arkansas.
I think it was Arkansas. That's the cleanest restroom ever. And the filthiest one was the first one when we came into Washington State that we stopped at. It was terrible. You couldn't use it. I couldn't use it. You just keep going. So thank goodness we have the emergency one here. Try not to use it too much, but it's there. You know, try not to do number 2. But anyway, so that's my report on today's restroom activity. So now we're moving onward and we're going to cross the border into a foreign country called Canada, right?
Yep.
We're going to give that a try. So,
Yep.
anyway. I couldn't believe it. Here we are at the Canadian border. I expected that they would want to pull us over and inspect the interior of our van, which is fine. I enjoy showing off the van. They took a long time questioning the vehicle in front of us. Finally, it was our turn. The border agent was very nice. She asked if we had any alcohol, firearms, and questioned why we drove all the way from Florida. When she asked about alcohol, we told her that we had 1 bottle of wine. And she replied, "1 bottle of wine? Between the 2 of you?" I said, "Yes, we don't drink that much." All of that was true. It was funny to hear the genuine surprise in her voice. Canada has an app called Arrive Canada, and you put all of your border crossing information in it before you arrive. You even put in your approximate arrival time. The agent told us that all they needed was our passport, and it linked to all of our info. It really seemed to make things easier for us and the border agent. We made it through.
Woohoo!
We're in a foreign country. We're in Canada. That's the first step. Next step is finding parking. And then tomorrow we can do what we came here for.
Cruising.
I haven't told anybody what we're doing yet.
Now they know.
Good morning. Time to rise. It's kind of a cloudy, icky day out there. But we got something really good to do. Come on, you know you want to be here. We're actually taking all the open food and putting it in the refrigerator and the freezer. The refrigerator and freezer are off and the entire van is off, but we're doing that because the van's going to be sitting here for a week. And of course the most important part of that is the flamin' hot Doritos. I like the flamin' hot Doritos. So that's it. Everything jammed in there. But we shall not leave a Reese's cup behind. We're here. Vancouver International Airport. Not a bad place to spend the night.
It was quiet.
Yeah, I didn't hear any planes. Okay, of course.
First one.
Now there's a plane. They didn't keep me up, but they didn't keep me up last night. Hey, that's it, right?
Orange juice container.
No, yeah, suitcase-wise.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right, off to find the shuttle.
To our next destination.
Yeah, what he said.
It's a long walk from parking, but what's important for us to remember is that we're at Templeton Station. We're at the International Airport, but we need to get to the waterfront. Alright, $31.50 to get there. That's actually a good deal. And we are there at Templeton Station. We gotta go through Bridgeport, Marine Drive, Langara, Oak Ridge, King Edward, Broadway, Olympic Village, Yaletown, Vancouver City Center, and finally, the last one, the waterfront.
This train is for waterfront.
Of course, I didn't have my ticket out, so she waited on the other side for me.
Now where?
We have no idea where to go, folks. We are at Granville Square. And truly have no idea where to go. I see a boat. You see a boat? Let's go towards the boat. We walk from that direction, which is going to be important a week from now. Okay, we're making a wish to see lots of wildlife, especially whales. Check out the seaplanes. Four seaplanes. And this is what cruising is all about. A lot of food and picture perfect desserts.
Made it. Watch the seaplanes take off from our room.
All right, so this is the room. And
Nice side.
the balcony, which
which is really nice. And you're right, we can watch the seaplanes from here. We have just left the port of Vancouver and we're headed towards Alaska. So we went from Orlando, Florida all the way to Seattle, into Canada, then back to the United States to Alaska. This is a 7-day cruise on Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines. We've taken quite a few cruises in the past, but never taken an Alaskan cruise. We've been to Alaska before, but never on a cruise. Here comes the seaplane flying overhead.